It's Week 16 of the NFL, and we've got C.J. Stroud. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Texans and the Colts on Monday night.
These folks season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Throwing now is Stroud. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Hand off left side, Pierce. Oh, fighting off the defender. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. You look at this Colt defense. They were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
Hi, caller.
I consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, head coach is going to be the offensive line. It's going to be the offensive line coach. And that's when things get
I called him again today, and now I'm calling back again. Oh, yeah. No, I thought you know what I was out doing yesterday. But, yeah. Now, yeah, the work stuff's taken care of.
Timing's crucial in any route.
Yeah, the work stuff's taken care of.
So many things are going through the mind of the receiver.
No, the work stuff is taken care of.
Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head, caused him to drop it.
Well, right, yeah. I hate that for you.
And they'll be led out by their quarterback, the former Louisville Cardinal, Teddy Bridgewater.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
First down, Bridgewater.
Yeah.
A quick throw, but incomplete. So these two division rivals, a couple of late games on the schedule this year. Their first meeting, you might remember, was back in Week 10, and it was the visiting Colts who won that first matchup. So they'll look for the season sweep here back home in Indy. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 50 catches for him now on the year. He's got a first down.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there. And they're able to come up with the first down.
Yeah.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Right.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
Here's the former NFL rushing champ. It's Jonathan Taylor.
Well, he's older than that. I mean, that shouldn't be.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw a defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
Yeah.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think
there he goes left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Right.
Stroud looking to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Newman. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
Right.
Pierce takes it straight ahead.
Yeah.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Yeah.
Well, this defense for the Colts, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
Give them 3 yards there on the first down pickup.
Right.
Play action. Here's Stroud. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That puts them in excellent position. 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. And that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal.
That's okay.
They'll run here.
We bear one another's burdens.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. Again, it's Pierce. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Pierce will take this one in for a Texans touchdown. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it.
Well, it's sunny and warm in Spain.
Down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Going great. I mean, we just talked this morning.
Point attempt here, still to
she called. And, she was like, everybody's just being so awesome and great towards me, and so loving and caring. I said, well, they're your family. I said, I'm really glad to hear that. I said, because you've never experienced that. Your mother didn't give you that kind of a family in life. I said, so I'm very glad to hear that you're experiencing that now with your dad and his family. When she leaves.
As the Colts offense makes their way out, we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And right now they're in that number 2 spot. They would love to hold on to that, but obviously first things first. They want to clinch the division.
And that's what everyone plays for. Win division first guarantees your spot in the playoffs. But still, a nice spot to be in. Not as good as it was when the number 2 seed met a first-round bye. That's all changed with the new playoff system, but still a nice spot to be in.
Play fake.
Which makes it financially insane.
You look at the defense for these Texans. They enter this one down to the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
Stopping the run That's been an issue for them.
Yeah. I mean, this is going to end up being about a $3,000 trip just for her.
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people. Put them on the ground.
Back to Taylor on first down. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
No, because her mom don't speak.
For him from a week ago. 10 carries, 52 yards, and a touchdown.
And simply put, partner, we're witnessing one of the best offensive players in the league so far this season. What he's been doing has him second in rushing across the NFL, and the top spot is clearly in sight.
Honestly, I think she's in a, for herself, she's in a good place with her mother. Yeah, I mean, her mom, the relationship sucks, and that's why I told you I thought about going over there and talking to her mom, but, I prayed a lot about it. She's in a good place right now with her mom, and I don't, unless she wants to open that door and try to walk back through it and make things better with her mom. Well, no, I know, but what my point is that she's in a good place with all of that, so I don't think this is going to change that, because it has nothing to do with her mom. It has to do with her deciding that she's okay with how things are with her mom, and she's just better off keeping that door closed.
After 7-0
right.
On EA Sports. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with a homestanding Colts.
Yeah, because it's always Margarita that reopens the door. Because her mom does this to her all the time. And if Margarita doesn't reach out, then nothing changes. And so now she's decided she's going to let the door stay closed because she's tired of reopening it and getting smacked in the face.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. To throw is Bridgewater.
Right, and his whole family.
Pass taken in. His big tight end. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to convert by play.
Right, yeah, exactly.
The Colts at 11-3 on the year. They've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely
wide open.
The best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Bridgewater. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Will Anderson in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Now, that's a heck of a moment for your first sack of the game, because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, we're going to look back and say that might be one of the biggest plays of this contest.
3rd and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Yeah.
Flushed out right, and he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt.
Yeah.
And Gay knocks this one through, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick.
Yeah.
A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. This drive here beginning probably with a
I get her an email or something that was just sent that Dan sent to me. And it's pretty interesting.
Giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. Fights through the narrow crease. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Give to Pierce now on the option. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
On first down, here's Stroud. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First and 10, it's Stroud. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. And Stroud now to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Again, it's Stroud. And he's caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans are able to widen their advantage. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Now the try here for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it results in the Texans finding the end zone. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Indy set to go on offense once more. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first half, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Play action now. Bridgewater. And this pass caught by Gray. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Bridgewater. And he's got Pierce. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 24-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. To the air again with Bridgewater. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, first and goal. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. And again, it's Bridgewater. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. To throw, Bridgewater. Looking in zone, and he's got his man. It's Woods. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Colts have cut it back within a score. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. C.J. Stroud ready to lead the Texans on their next drive. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those hit fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route, too.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he comes back with one complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Stroud. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. And he will find his man on the outside. And he goes out right around the 39. Here now, 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spend too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. What's the correct call?
2nd and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing again is Stroud. That's to the sideline and incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 39. And his kick here is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, where it was the visiting Rams who come in and get the victory on the road. Cam Akers, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. Next, we head off to check out another game. And they were losers in that ball game to the visiting Cleveland Browns. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Lastly, let's head to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati to see what's happening with the Bengals. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. Kenny Pickett, sharp in the victory, as his guys get back within a game of 500. We saw Dameon Pierce put together a strong performance in that first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. 2nd down and 6 now.
Well, I figured.
Throwing is Bridgewater. And that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone.
Okay.
They should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he is going to have the Colts first down. He's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trick in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why we're able to find them in this type of situation.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row. First down.
Okay, awesome.
Bridgewater again. The short throw pulled in by Woods.
Yeah.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Now Bridgewater. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Stroud to throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's Newman. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On the bootleg, Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on 3rd down.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. From the 29, here's 2nd and a couple. Play action. Stroud now. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Play action. Here's Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Here goes Stroud again. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Stroud on 3rd down now. And that will be incomplete as well. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. And his kick is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that can all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Indianapolis offense ready to go again. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. To about the 23. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 23.
Here's Bridgewater. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. On play action, it's Bridgewater. And that one too wide and incomplete.
And that's the knowledge he gained from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 77 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 41. And the tight end goes in motion left. They run once more with Taylor. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Bridgewater to throw it. That is incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is Bridgewater. And will find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jelani Woods. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Colts have got it back to within a score.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Gay is on for the point after. It's up and good, and the lead's now down to 3 at 20-17. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And a Jelani Woods touchdown catch capped things off. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. 2nd and a couple. Pierce now up the middle. Good footwork at the 30. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first time.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there, just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
One quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. The offense on 3rd down tonight. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 9. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. Playoff picture here, and you see they've got that #2 spot right now. Obviously a lot to like about that and where they're at in this home stretch of the season, but that first-round home game is not guaranteed, Charles, until they lock up their division.
Bottom line, win the division, stay #2, you get a favorable game at home to begin what you hope would be a nice postseason run.
A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot, but what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. They work now on 2nd and 9. A throw out wide to Woods, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. They run behind center with Gainwell. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. A short throw pulled in by Woods. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Bridgewater. He's got Granson, his tight end. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 3rd and 3. Throwing, Bridgewater. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. Gainwell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Holding offense.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball, and the next touchdown, Colts!
Michael Pittman from 10 yards out, and the Colts have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was capped off on the touchdown catch by Michael Pittman. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Now Houston's offense taking over again. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And a short pickup to about the 25.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Now a handoff for Pierce. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Stroud looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. A shotgun snap to Stroud. He was out there waving his arm saying throw it here, dropped it, not a good one.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Again, it's Stroud. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he'll be brought down, looks like right at the 40. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. That is caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Stroud. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Ball at the 18-yard line. Here's 2nd and 10. Stroud to throw it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. 4th down, 10 yards to go. Fourth down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Bridgewater to throw. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
The frustration evident there because he couldn't find anyone on third down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So Stroud and the Texans down 24-20, 54 seconds to go. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10. Stroud. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is third down. Now Stroud. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now. Here's Stroud. This pass is caught. It's Peoples-Jones with it. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Stroud back to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
This for all the marbles. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffer the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So for Indianapolis, the wins keep coming as this one moves them to 12-3 on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for Houston, they hit double digits in losses as they fall to 5-10. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.